The free Excel course that you're about to watch is just a small part of Microsoft Office full course bundle. So if you want to also master Microsoft Word and Microsoft PowerPoint with my teaching style and also be able to gain a certificate of completion for the course you're watching, you can feel free to tap the first link in the description right now and join us over there in a fraction of cost. Also mentionable that this course is brought up to you by the Takeoff College, the smartest alternative currently available to the traditional education. With all that being said, I'm very excited to get started, so let's go. After all, we have charts. So in order to explain that, first I need to come to File, click Open, and open one document that I have over here. I have prepared, which is and contains a sample data that I am going to use to create my chart over here. So here I zoom in a little bit. As you see, we have all this data, which are about regions, products, months, and the sales of those products in those specific months in those specific regions. So I want to convert this data into a chart. In order to do that, first I need to select, so I make a selection of this entire table that I have over here. I specify the areas that I want to use the data from in order to make my chart. And then I come to Insert. And as you see, I can't edit anything over here. Why? I assume because, yes, this has a protected view. I have protected it. We'll talk about these protection stuff later on. But so I make a copy of it and bring it to my actual project. I create a new spreadsheet and I rename it to charts. And then I paste the data over here by pressing Ctrl V. And I make a selection and come to Insert. And here inside the charts section, we can add our charts over here. So we have recommended charts. What this will do is basically, it's actually very, very cool. So what this will do for us is that it will go through the data that we have selected and it will detect what kind of a data that we have and detect that what kind of charts we may be seeking, because as you know, there are plenty of different types to charts. And using this recommended charts button, it will provide us with the recommended kinds of graphs and charts that it will provide us for this specific data with. So we can choose between them, and by clicking OK, as you see, our chart will be created. We can also be choosing the very specific kind of chart that we are seeking ourselves throughout these options that we have. So these drop downs are all about different parts and kinds of charts that we may have over here. And as you can see, we can choose any of them for any kind of specific showcasing purposes. And as easy as that, we can add charts to our project. So after adding them, as you see here, we have a chart title that I can click multiple times on and change it and say the sales report, for example. And afterwards, I can select the chart itself. And as you see, this chart design tab will be opened. So here I have different chart styles that I can select from. We have different sets of colors, as you see. This is very cool. And we also have the format tab for each specific part of our chart if we want to make very personalized changes into different parts of it, we can use this format tab of charts that we are provided with. So that's basically it. That's all that we have with charts inside Microsoft Excel.